Hey guys, welcome to this playthrough of Farthest Frontier. I'm Puntakill. I've spent probably 35-40 hours in this game so far, so I know a lot of the basics. I've played a good bit on Vanquisher. I'm pretty comfortable with it. So I'm going to be doing kind of a let's play slash tutorial play of this game on Vanquisher. And terrain, we're going to actually go random. So we're going to let the game roll, and we're going to go with this pre-generated name. We're going to be the town of Waffle Socket. So we're just going to go ahead and start this up. When choosing where to build your town center, take some time and pan all around, because the vision you have now is a lot greater than what your vision will reduce to after you plop your town center. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. And of course, you want to be around food. So deer up here, that's food. There's greens, whatever. We also have some more late game resources like iron and coal on the western side of my start. This map looks nice. Seems to be a lot of resources that we'll need. This little valley looks really nice. There's some herbs, there's some greens, there's some deer. There's also access to stone. Stone is very important. You can also check fertility. We're actually going to throw our town center down like right here. So immediately when you're placing your town center, as you can see, your field of view, your vision is decreased significantly. So it's very important to look around at the very beginning and know where your resources are. You're going to want to pause right off the bat after slapping down your town center. Get out of fertility mode. You're going to want to slam the H key on your keyboard and just start targeting some trees for harvest. And this will just queue some tasks for your workers that aren't builders. Because for the most part, the builders are chopping down things, and some of the laborers, and the ones that are left over don't have anything to do. So once I unpause, you'll see that these laborers will get started on going and completing these tasks that I've assigned. They're headed down there to chop some wood. She's chopping wood. This is where you can speed things up a good bit. So after you get your town center placed and your villagers almost get killed by freaking wolves, you'll want to construct some houses. Alright, so as we approach winter, I accomplished some very important goals. I have everybody housed.
Housing all your people will be one of your earliest goals. Houses begin as shelters but will level up as certain criteria are met. Shelters will need access to herbs, food, and must have a desirability of 30 to then upgrade to a homestead.
And I have a hunter's cabin who supplied us with a little bit of a surplus of meat.
Hunting game is one of the best ways to gather food in the early game. Build a hunting cabin as soon as you have enough housing for your settlers. Hunting cabins should be placed with deer in range, and villagers will be employed there. Hunters will use ranged weapons to hunt deer and gather their carcasses. These will in turn be processed into meat to be consumed by your settlers. In addition to producing food, tallow, and pelts will be produced from a deer carcass. These items can be used later to produce many of the goods your settlers will need.
I got a firewood splitter.
One interesting thing about Farthest Frontier is as time passes the seasons change. From the time you plop your town center, time is working against you as winter approaches. Building a firewood splitter will convert logs into firewood to then be stocked into shelters by your citizens.
Thanks for hanging around for this episode of Farthest Frontier. On the next episode, we'll be talking about industrializing your town to produce all the goods you need to upgrade your town center to level 2. If you have any questions or you feel like I missed anything that you may need extra help with, leave them in the comments, and I'll make short form videos to address questions or problems you may be having with the game, and try to help you get through that. Other than that, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let's go on this journey together and see how far we can take our villages in Farthest Frontier.